Let's discuss a question from theory of machine. This is a question on gear trains. A compound gear train is given. Now looking at these are all spur gears. A measures with B. A interacts with B. B and C are on the same shaft, so B and C will have same speed. Then B interacts with E, or I think C interacts with D. There's a gap between B and E, so C interacts with D. D and E are on the same shaft, and then E interacts with F. So remember that when two gears are interacting or are in mesh, so we can write the ratio of their speeds NA. If there are two gears, NA by NB will vary in the inverse ratio of their teeths, because the smaller gear will have the smaller gear means the smaller size gear will have the radius will be small, the number of teeth on the smaller gear will be less, and it will be rotating with the higher speed. So that is basically the intuitive way to remember it. The speed ratio is inverse of the teeth ratio. Okay, larger number of teeth will be there on the larger number of on the larger gear, so because the module has to be maintained same, and larger number of teeth will be there on the larger radius gear, and large radius gear is the one which will be rotating with the smaller speed. So inverse ratio. Okay, so now applying the same thing between A and B. So NA by NB is TB by TA. Okay, and now NC by ND is TD by TC between C and D, and now E and D interact, so E by F is TF by TE. I want a speed of F, so basically if I multiply these three, so NA by NB into NC by ND on the right hand side, basically I'll multiply the three equations, so NE by NF, and on the right side it will be TB by TA into TD by TC into TF by TE. Okay, so NB and NC speed will be same because they are on the same shaft. T and D are also on the same shaft, so their speed will be same. Okay, D and E. So now NA, we are left with NA by NF. So NA is given, so TB by TA. Now the number of teeth on the B is 56, number of teeth on A is 24, number of teeth on the D is 80, number of teeth on C is 30, number of teeth on F is 72, number of teeth on E is 32. So and NA is given as 800 RPM because it is keyed to the shafts. So 56 by 24, 80 by 30 into 72 by 32. So we can now get the answer as, so if you simplify this, we get NF as 57, close to 57 RPM. This is just a matter of calculator, so it is 57 RPM is the answer for NF. So this is just the fill in the blank question. So 57 RPM is the answer. Thank you.